and welcome to day 14 of my first documentary. Today I am taking a look at the desktop documentaries. This is a website that I found from the man who made, you may have seen Shakespeare Behind Bars. It's a documentary about Shakespeare being used in prison, and it's cool. You should check it out. But he has a website where he basically teaches other people who want to be documentary filmmakers like me how to do that. And so I am looking at his courses. He's got, all of his courses are $97 each, which is very reasonable. But when you're like me and you want to take all of them, you have to kind of pick. So I'm looking, he's got fundraising courses, storytelling courses, templates, tutorials, legal forms, and contracts. So basically I'm just reading over that and trying to figure out what works for me. He does have 2 free courses, one called the Documentary Starter Kit, which is a 3-part mini course, and then a documentary cash flow worksheet and tutorial. I'm going to download and take both of those and start trying to put that together, especially the Documentary Starter Kit, because it has actionable lists of things like a checklist and the gear that you might want to consider and things like that. I am also looking into something called the Wicker Awards. If you know Alan Wicker and his Wicker's World documentaries that he did, that's the grant. This is a documentary filmmaking grant in the spirit of Alan Wicker's legacy. And anyway, it's the Wicker's Film and TV Funding Award, and applications are closed right now, but they will open again in October of 2019. So what I'm doing today is printing out the application form and the application packet and making sure that I have everything I might need to be able to fill that out. I really think it's cool. It kind of fits exactly what I'm trying to do. And it was recommended by a guy who has already done a Shakespeare documentary, so that seemed like a good avenue to pursue. The website Desktop Documentaries does also include a list of documentary filmmaking grants that are available. And I'm not sure if how much of this I'm going to pursue or not, but in my initial thinking is that it can't hurt anything. It would only allow us to do a better job than what we'd be able to do anyway. If we could get a grant, we could have better equipment and we could go and meet with these guests in person as opposed to trying to record it over Zoom. And we could just really make it a lot stronger, I think. So anyway, we're going to, or I say we because it sounds better than being by myself. And well, I have you, so we are doing this together. Anyway, so I am looking into the different grants that we can do, and there's a whole big long list. This is just really incredible. And the filmmakers behind this, and there's more than one, his name is Hank Rogers. I believe I'm saying that right. Let me scroll real fast and see if I can tell you. So Faith Fuller is the founder and publisher of Desktop Documentaries. And all these other, she's got tons of filmmakers that are guest writers. Okay, well, I don't know where I saw that because the man who made Shakespeare Behind Bars, the director of that documentary, Hank Rogerson, I found it. Hank Rogerson is the one who is teaching the course I was going to take. So he's a contributor for Desktop Documentary. So I said that wrong. I just found this website. So you and I are kind of going over it together here, but he's a guest expert contributor on here. There's also Bob Christ, who is a National Geographic freelance photojournalist. You've seen some of his stuff. I don't see Andy Cassavetes yet, so that's a little sad. Maybe he'll be a contributor here sometime. But anyway, really cool stuff over there. I'll link to that in the show notes so you can see it. And if you are interested in some of the grants that I was talking about, I'll link to those in this week's mail out, which goes out on Fridays. So sign up at cassiecash.com/docdiary. And that's it. Looking into desktop documentaries, printing out applications, and making sure that I know what I'm doing in terms of the step-by-step process is kind of what I'm confirming here. So downloading the documentary starter kit now. So that's me. I'll see you guys tomorrow.